Okay, welcome from the Coyote Curling Club based in Tempe, Arizona. Slight delay here in the seventh draw
What
here.
happened with that, Ryan? Why are we delayed?
Word has it from our ice crew that the Ice King, maybe a little futzer valve, kind of got hung up.
Oh, what
Yeah,
does the flexor valve do, Ryan?
futzer valve, sometimes it opens up, it can't turn. Fortunately, they were able to fix it. 15-minute delay. I appreciate everyone sticking with us. We threw a little message out onto
The live stream.
live stream.
Yeah.
I wonder if people can hear us.
Oh, yeah, they can. There's a delay.
That's not professional. Now we're listening to our own selves.
We're pretty vain like that,
So for those who have followed us before, we have been having some audio difficulties.
to say the
Sometimes I'm
least.
quiet, sometimes Cassie's loud, but I think we got figured out.
There was that game where I
Props
was
to
commentating, but nobody could hear me.
Yeah, so props to Daryl and Corey for helping us out.
Yeah.
I did the Control Alt Delete,
Yeah.
wiped out the whole memory
We pretty
from
much did all the
CPU.
dumb people
Yeah,
things. Yeah. And
and
then
then I
they
wiggled the
fixed
mouse
it.
a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, well, we still have a little bit of time before we start the seventh draw. The interesting part about this draw is we have the ladies.
Yeah, they finally are taking the ice this afternoon. We're excited to have them with us. So, welcome to the men's and women's MOPAC playdowns.
So it looks like the first shot is away for Team Horseman. But before that, let's just jump around. So we have on sheet A, Team Horseman, Endicott in their second matchup. I believe Horseman won the first matchup. Sheet B, we have Team Kuhl and Team Gallagher. Sheet C, we have Team Smith versus Team Naso. That is going to be a women's matchup, first game of their tournament. And at sheet D, we're going to have Nowlan and Avery.
Now, as we go along, Ryan and I are going to try to follow the same format we've been doing all along for the last six draws. For those of you that are just joining us now for the women's draw, what we'll try to do is we'll try to go in order A, B, C, D, watch and end on each sheet. And then when we get from there, we'll mix it up a bit and go either where the action is, so the closest games, or we'll also take requests online. We, as you know, are people pleasers, and we're trying to make sure that the fans at home get the games that they want to see. Can you point the fan over here? It's warm in here.
Yes, it's warm, the Vornado.
For those of you that don't know, Ryan and I are locked in a 90-degree closet that has no airflow. Apparently, I found out what happened. It was rerouted to the women's restroom in the back.
Okay, so
That's a smart move.
the Vornado in the lightly used women's bathroom or the Vornado in the sauna?
We need it in the sauna. The women's locker room is now an ice box. I think we're actually keeping frozen goods in there now.
I did see that pork shank hanging there.
Oh, it's tasty. Sorry, no boys allowed.
Okay, out of Team Curl San Diego, throwing lead for Team Endicott, Jesse Kuhl. Throwing second, Terry Colati. Vice, Alan Schmaltz. And skip is Adam Endicott. Out of Team Horsemen, we have Eric Colwell, lead. David Rock, second. Mike Sigan, vice. And your skip, Daryl Horseman. Didn't it? This is the second time they played Endicott today.
Yep, this is, well, not today. They played together yesterday. They had the first draw, I believe, yesterday. This is their first time playing each other today. I think they both had a game today, though. Yep, they were the first draw
Okay, so
yesterday.
we go right back to where we started
Yeah.
from.
Ryan and I have been sitting in this booth for a while, so things are starting to run together a bit.
Happy Martin Luther King Day.
Well, that's Monday.
Oh, okay.
But
that's
happy
how-
MLK weekend.
Okay, I thought we are Monday.
Not yet. It feels like it.
All right, so currently Team Horseman is sitting two. He's got two counting back of the house. Endicott with a nice center guard. Adam's going to want to just draw around behind that high yellow guard. Are those back reds of concern to Adam right now?
Not right now. They're hanging on there, but not a big deal.
Okay, shot off from Endicott just seemed to run a little straight, trying to remove one of Horseman's shots that's counting. Rock up in the hack. Looks like Daryl is calling a little draw behind the yellow guard of Endicott. Oh, I'm sorry. It's looking like a guard where Daryl is sitting. Top two.
Top two. Yeah.
So, assuming the strategy from Horseman, he's hammer.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to help with measuring. You'd think after construction, I wouldn't be touching the measuring tape in the curling club anymore, but that was fun.
That was funny when the ceiling fell down when you were in charge of that.
That was not funny.
Measure twice? No, cut twice? Cut once,
I
measure
learned
twice?
that you're actually supposed to measure twice and then cut once, which is what I was doing wrong initially. So that was a great lesson to learn.
You know what's amazing about our construction was no one lost a finger.
It was touch and go there for a minute. We were able to reattach it.
Amazing what those micro sutures do.
Oh my
these
gosh,
days.
right? It's seamless. You can't even see the scarring on that guy.
Did really good work on your pinky.
Mm-hmm. You only need 9 digits or so.
Okay, you have David Rock's second shot. Looks like Endicott's shot was maybe a little short. Possible hog or burnt rock.
Missed it. I was distracted. Sorry.
Looking like Daryl's just happy to put a lot of granite in front.
Right? Clutter things up so that Endicott can't draw into the house or draw down to his 2 that are hanging on the back rings there.
So currently, a high guard from Horseman is probably taking away any takeout opportunity from Endicott on the left-hand side. And now well-placed guard by David.
Yeah, he's got a little bit on each side there.
Yeah, so far, good start for Team Horseman.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be funny to see how the ladies react. So, I mean, we're full on in, almost mid-point of the men's MOPAC play down. But this is actually the first game for the ladies. So maybe some pre-game jitters. A lot of new MOPAC curlers. Competitive curlers, great to see.
It was definitely a different vibe. The men definitely feel settled in. There's a routine going on. I'd say there's some nerves out there for the ladies, but that's okay. It's their first game. They're settling in. For some of them, they've never played on our ice here. So it's going to be exciting to see how they adjust and hunker into this first game of theirs.
How is a delay like what happened with their ice skating kind of affect? You're already kind of jittery. You're thinking, hey, I'm going to curl at 3:30, and now kind of push the time to 4 o'clock.
Yeah, some of the teams just kept warming up. A lot of them, it helped them have some team meeting time. A lot of them were just really distracting themselves. And the men, of course, like we said, they were settled in, so there were some banter and some jokes and whatnot.
Yeah, all men's team are now pretty familiar with each other.
Yeah.
It was good to hear some of the banter of the good shot, bad shot.
Yeah.
But yeah, the women are a little more tense, rightfully so.
Yeah, I wouldn't say...
Tense was the wrong word, wasn't it?
Yeah, now you're calling us all uptight, and that's just mean, Ryan. So, like we said, there's some jitters. Those will get worked out in the first end or two. So, luckily, they're on sheets C and D, so by the time we get to them, they'll be well into game mode.
Absolutely.
We noticed that yesterday with the first couple draws for the men. A lot of us haven't been curling the last few months, so it took them a while to settle in and warm up to the game. Imagine we'll see something very similar with the ladies.
Absolutely. In the meantime, great center guard thrown by Mike Siggins. Still putting the pressure on Team Endicott. Next call is probably takeout, remove their well-placed guard.
They're removing the guard, and as you can see, Adam's lining it up. There is a potential that he could chip out one of those back reds there, too.
So a nose sit right of center. Oh, it looks like a really good shot.
Oh,
Heck
nice
of a shot.
triple.
That is the shot so far.
Nice
Endicott
shot.
coming up big. It wasn't Endicott, that was...
It was Team Endicott.
I believe, was that Schmaltz throwing that, or was that Terry? So let's do some rock counting here. Well, that was Adam. No,
Nope,
I'm sorry,
Adam
that was
was in the
Alan.
house.
That was
That
Alan
was
Schmaltz. Heck of a shot by Alan. Well placed. I mean, just right of center. Able to raise their red back. So that's called a triple. No.
That's called a triple.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you love about events like this, Ryan. There's some really great curlers, some really great shots that happen. It's a lot of fun to watch.
So it looks like Daryl just wants a little guard. Draw down under cover. Daryl holding up the hand, so maybe the line's a little off a little bit. And yep, looks like that is what happened. Actually kicked Endicott's shot to center line. So potential run back. no sit on the yellow or potential draw behind all their guards.
Yeah, there's a bit of a port there. You could definitely draw, and then, like you said, you have the cover. So
The way this ice has been curling, there's not a lot of curl, so it looks like that guard is high enough where you can definitely maneuver something underneath cover.
yeah, you definitely could.
Gail, good idea. Let's go over to sheet C and touch base with the women right away.
We should have changed it up and started D to A this
You know,
time.
you're right.
Sorry,
You're right.
Gail. But that's okay. Let's stick with our pattern, and we'll definitely get there.
Looks like Carol Ann and Teresa are talking over their shot. They are currently yellow, looking like they're doing a little run back.
Why don't we tell them? So this is Naso versus who on the sheet?
Team Smith.
Teams.
Team Smith out of the Orange County Curling Club. Looks like Adams' first shot is away. We'll see if he can't get around the guard and throw a good T-line weight. Looking just a little bit light. Again, that was the very first rock that Adam threw. It looks like Team Naso is lining up the back of the women's sheet on sheet C. Looking for a nose hit run back, potential double. Caroline would probably like to keep the shooter, but definitely just wants to remove the red. Great shot by Caroline, sitting 2 now. Probably would have liked a little roll under the cover of the red, but still pretty great execution. I'm Caroline, veteran of MOPAC. If there's a veteran,
Oh yeah.
so we have 2
I think
banners.
she tries to take a team every year.
Yeah, we have 2 banners, MOPAC banners, and both of them have Caroline's name on them.
That's a great point.
Team Horsman trying a little run. Excellent run back by Daryl.
Adams sweeping it.
Sweeping hard.
Doesn't
Leaving
quite
a little
get
bit
it out.
exposed. So now Adams' probably next shot is probably removing Daryl's. Probably can see full rock. Not
Yeah,
3/4
I
of it.
imagine. But like we said, now we're getting to that outside fresh pebble to contend with. He's also got the chance at the run back there. Possibly draw the port. The ice is running pretty straight this weekend.
Straight. Taking a different turn. Just wants to get away. Just clear the 2 high guards from Endicott. That's good shot execution by Daryl.
That was a
Double
nice
run
shot.
back.
Yeah.
Not the easiest thing to do. Good angle. Probably obviously would probably keep it a little more shallow, but great execution. Okay, Adams' last shot is away. Oh, I'm sorry, Horseman has hammer.
Horseman does have hammer, so this is Adams' last shot. Daryl's got one more.
Looks like they were trying to run it back. Maybe change the plans, plan B. Both of Adams' shots just a little light. Made a little adjustment next end.
Yeah. Not the worst thing here, though, because it plugs up that draw to the button, which wasn't much of an issue because there was a lot of granite out front there, as Ryan would say.
Absolutely.
Still gives Daryl the draw option.
Same run back. Daryl's gonna play the same shot he played before.
He knows it's
double run
there.
back.
He knows he
Yeah.
can make it.
Funny
He's got the
being
weight
as far
for it.
out as he is. That's a little ice for that kind of shot. About back, hack weight, maybe normal to run back that far.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, well, Horseman guaranteed 1, trying to generate his 2 to start off this first end.
And he makes a shot.
2 great geometrical shots.
He likes his geometry.
40 degrees, maybe 38 degree
Digging
run
those
back.
angles. Oh.
Well, great start for Team Horseman going into the second end, 2-0.
Are we going to sheet B next?
We should go
Sheet
sheet
C.
C.
We're going to go to sheet C. We're going to jump around a little bit. Sorry, folks at home. We know you want to see the ladies that started today. So now we got full screen on Smith v. Naso.
So curling now, the Orange County Curling Club is Team Smith. Kathleen Wilson lead. Evgenia Lurie second. Vice Nicole Junachiski. I'm sorry. Once again, for you just joining me now, I'm no linguist.
Ryan is not a linguist.
Can we just call her Nicole?
Yep.
Vice. And your skip is Stephanie Smith. Curling out of the Coyote Curling Club is Team Naso. Tatiana Keeling, your lead. Anna Breen is second. Teresa Shaw, Vice, and Carol Ann Naso is skip.
Should we call her Anna Ackridge?
It's not listed, so I don't know if Brees and Anna had that conversation of, I don't want to make it awkward.
I don't want to make it weird, but it is on her jacket.
Okay, Dunajski. Can you?
Dunaski.
No, that's J.
You're right. I don't know.
Dunajski.
Sorry,
Nicole.
neither of us are linguists. Nicole works. It's cool. I mean, one name is awesome. You can be like Madonna, Cher, Prince. That's a pretty great trio to be part of. Nicole. Yeah.
So Tatiana in the hack right now. First MOPAC playdown experience.
Yeah, Tatiana is one of our new curlers. Learned to curl here in our new home club, Tempe, Arizona.
She's doing a little dancing. Little does she know she's on the
That's okay.
the camera.
She's got music in her heart. They like to have fun, those gals, which is
that
great.
the Charleston?
I don't know what those moves were, but they were awesome.
It was almost like a Michael Jackson Thriller where they
Yeah.
throw their arms up and.
It's great because her husband is also currently the dancing bartender, so this couple likes to have fun.
It's funny. So had Tatiana started out in the old ice den, and arena ice curling, once every other week, probably would take her 4 years to get where she's at. But since we do have dedicated ice, she's really coming to her own.
She's dedicated. She's curled in several of the home bonspiels here. She's traveled to a couple.
So Caroline's got a couple new curlers with her, but man, there's one skip that went on my side to walk me through a MOPAC playdown. It's definitely Caroline. So she's going to calm the nerves. She's going to call the game, call the strengths of her team.
Yep.
First couple games.
She's a professional.
Great shot by Tatiana. A little deep. Probably Team Smith's going to want to do a freeze.
You should update the score. So it looks like Caroline took one in the first end. Now we're in the second end.
Okay, so Team Smith with hammer coming into the second end.
Hope you need a space there, champ.
Space, end two.
Grammar police. Wee-oo.
19 viewers. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good. It's getting.
It's the afternoon, a lot of folks are doing some family time, maybe running some errands.
I went to the zoo today.
How was the zoo?
Great.
What's Aberdeen and Timothy's favorite animals?
Aberdeen is a cheetah.
Okay. Those are hard to spot.
Yeah. If we had our sound effect machine,
we do. It'd be
we'd do a little cymbal, hi-hat cymbal.
Right. And Timothy's favorite animal?
I don't think he just likes
not there
ices.
Yet? Okay.
So he goes to the zoo for the ices.
Nice guy. Yeah.
The tiger, if the tiger is active. Maybe.
Usually the tiger's sleeping.
So it looks like Carol Ann wanted Tatiana to throw a nice high guard. The weight was there. Maybe just a little exposed. Team Smith's going to want to remove that yellow, maybe hit and roll behind the cover of Naso. Giving a good Team Smith, giving a good script. Let that front end go.
Carol Ann's gonna.
So you wonder if
it's gonna stick around though.
You wonder if that
Good
brush
shot.
maybe affected that line a little bit. Had maybe they got off the brush.
It's hard to say.
This is why we're here. We can speculate everything.
We win everything from right here in these seats.
Undefeated from here.
Mm-hmm.
Undefeated. All right, Anna's first shot up. Her very first shot of a MOPAC playdown. Probably just worried about guarding it up. Carol Ann, without the hammer, probably just wants to guard that shot rock of hers. Evgena shot is away. Okay, good effort by Anna.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Very nice.
We're trying to double here.
Looks like Smith, looking for that double.
So Evgena in the hack now, looking for nose to slightly left of that yellow to produce the double. Worst comes to worst, you just get one of their yellows out. Good effort. At 22, watch it now.
Wow.
Oh, just a little. Just missed it by a hair.
Caroline's calling for another guard here. Again, not her first rodeo.
This might be too early to go down this road. Any difference between a men's and women's game? More rocks in play maybe for a women's game?
You know,
Versus less takeout, or is
I'll
that
answer
just
that
me
so
being
that it
a
doesn't
nice
seem
guy?
as sexist,
Okay, thank you.
right? Typically, you do see some small variations or differences between a men's and women's game. Speaking personally, because I had a male coach back in the day, I learned more of a men's game. So men typically play a little bit more aggressive, maybe more takeouts. Women, you typically see a few more rocks in play. There's more of a draw game. I don't want to call it safer, because everybody's definition of safe is different, but you'll notice some slight differences. But all around, this weekend, good curling.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen some great shots already. I mean, guys threading the needles. I say guys because we're only seeing men.
Also, we should tell folks that being from the Midwest, guys is gender neutral for us.
Pretty much.
So we could be referring to any sheet at that point, which is going to make it confusing for the folks at home.
Double opportunity, clearly, for Team Smith. And great execution. Just a little. Great shot by Team Smith.
So Caroline's still got two in there. They're a little bit exposed.
That's the thing. Wouldn't you want to throw the guard at the other side, taking away the double from Smith on the next end?
You know, I don't know. They haven't really played that side yet, so maybe she's not too worried because they might not know the ice as well on that side. We'll see what happens.
So maybe Caroline's first order of business is to remove the draw opportunity from Team Smith because Smith does have the hammer. Probably a higher percentage shot to draw to the button compared to a double on your very first couple ends. And obviously Caroline does have the advantage curling out of this club. Orange County. I don't know if anyone from Orange County on this team has been down here for one of our bonspiels.
Possibly. I'm sure our friends in Orange County that are watching online will help us out with those fun facts.
Okay, the first shot from from Nicole is on the way. What happened to that? Did Caroline raise the red end?
I missed it. Sorry, I was distracted. Again,
Yeah, I know. We're updating Bondspieler too.
there's so many things
Not
going
only
on
do we
in
commentate,
here.
we also have to update scores.
Right? And pay attention to things. They put a lot of pressure and responsibility on us, and I don't think they realize who they're working with here, Ryan.
Don't like pressure. Great effort by Naso, but jammed on their back. Yellow. Team Smith still shot rock. A couple opportunities. Obviously, probably just wants to throw a high guard, top 8. The count shot 1 and 2. So I guess decision time. Do you want line over weight in this instance?
I mean, you want them both, really, Ryan. Line and weight.
Is that what's going on in my game?
Is that what you've been doing wrong?
You in them both?
I mean, that's the goal. Yeah.
So we begin around the guard of Caroline. Oh, just ticked off the guard of Naso. Still, shot 1 and 2 from Smith. Actually, a great shot.
Still a great shot.
Caroline looking at freeze. Probably freezing on Smith's first shot rock. Oh, I don't know. It looks like Naso might be shot 2. That's definitely a measure. What do you think?
It's too early to measure, Ryan. We just got to play out the rest of this end.
That's what you probably skip, yeah. You don't worry about that, huh?
I don't worry about that yet. That's the third's job. Let's leave it to them.
We're on Skip's rocks, though.
Again, we've got more shots to play.
So it looks like Caroline is going to be throwing her first shot of the second end. last shot is away.
So just a little glimpse into the future. Spoiler alert for those of you that are not checking bondspieler.com, we do have the first end scores. So on sheet A, we saw Horsman take 2 over Endicott. On sheet B, we had a blank end with Kuhl versus Gallagher. On sheet C, spoiler alert, well, actually, no, we saw that, sorry, already. So Naso 1-0 over Smith. And on sheet D, it looks like Avery took 3 over Nowlan. So more to come. Again, we're going to try to get to all the sheets.
Pretty effective shot by Caroline, her last rock. Maybe a little heavier than she wants, create a little bit of separation between the shot of Smith and hers. So team Smith and Kuhl is in the house calling for obviously some type of takeout. You can't hit anything center because then you're going to jam on their own red.
There's some crouching going on here, Ryan.
Is there crouching?
Have you talked to the folks during this game about your crouching theory?
That is unfortunate. Still shot. Jammed on the back of their own red rock.
I mean, fortunately still shot, unfortunately jammed on their own. That came out weird. We're just rooting for everybody.
So here's the deal with the old crouching tiger leaning skip. All right. So if you're standing vertical in the house, all right, and progressively as the shot goes down the sheet, the lower that the skip gets, the better the shot. So if a skip is in the house or vice in the house and they don't actually bend down at all, it's probably not going to be a good shot. The lower they creep down, the better the shot's going to be. My personal philosophy.
Good
Could be
observations.
completely wrong, but hey, why don't we watch Teresa real quick and see if my theory proves correct.
Let's see how it plays out.
Caroline's last shot, looking for obviously removing the shot rock of Team Smith. Anything again? You're jamming against. Oh, look at that! Looking for a freeze.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. So freezing on top of Smith's shot rock, looking like it's hanging out there a little bit.
It's a little wider than she expected. Maybe a little heavier, too.
All right, well, decision time for Team Smith. I guess they're just going to draw the 4.
They're going to draw.
So anything full 4 will produce a good end from Smith, too. And you have a lot of backing as well.
Definitely.
To me personally, if you're like, hey, I could throw a 7, I could throw a 8. It doesn't have to be precise because you do have some backing behind yourself. Even if you wreck a little bit on one of Naso's yellows, you're still going to be shot 1 and 2.
Right. There's definitely some crouching, so this is going to be a good shot.
Did you see that crouching?
I did.
That's
a good theory.
Oh, just wrecked a little bit. Well, still a good end from Team Smith, tied 1-1.
How about we move over to sheet D now, Ryan, and check out some more of the ladies' games since they just started. We'll make it back to Gallagher Kuhl.
And the score for Nowlan Avery is?
Avery 3, Nowlan 0. They're in the second end right now. Maybe we'll still catch a little bit of that.
Well, Avery with a big end. That's, boy, starting out with a 3 is...
You know, it's always good news when the bartender comes in empty-handed. That's awkward. We're good, but thanks for checking on us, buddy. Were we moving over to D? Oh, we are on D. Sorry.
Can you...
You left the top camera, so I was
So let's just head over to sheet D.
confused. Ew.
Looks like Team Nowlan's producing some good offense.
Good.
Shitting, looks like Sitton's shot 1 and 2. Team Avery shot 3. Team Avery in the house. On Team Avery, the Boise Curling Club is Christine Bagwell, Marissa Avery Talbert. Second, Vice is Glinda Carr, and your skip is Rihanna Avery.
Who do we have on Team Nowlan, Ryan?
Well, on Team
Nowlan,
Nowlan.
Ryan.
Oh, hey, no, he's getting picture. The Coyote Curling Club. Throwing lead is Alex Ramirez. Second, Ashley Siggins. Vice, Megan Hewler. And skip, Becky Nowlan. Okay, the shot of Avery just a little bit deep. I believe Nowlan's still sitting shot 1 and 2. Okay, Becky's last rock. Soon to be away. Just looking to get probably top 4 to sit shot 1 and 2.
Cindy, I see your question. It won't let me answer you on the live stream, but you can check bondspieler.com for the live score updates. We don't have anything as of yet as far as the pools and how the men's teams are doing currently. I'm sure I could go look at the board, but there's a lot of paper on there.
Looks like shot 1 and 2 for Team Nowlan in the second end. Good answer from the Avery 3 in the first end.
I think they needed that for morale, Ryan. That's a great thing for them.
Again, you got a couple new curlers onto the MOPAC scene.
Yeah.
Alex and Ashley for first time in a MOPAC playdown situation.
Yeah.
Megan and Becky obviously are been at it for a couple times.
Megan's on the banner with Carol Ann, who's over on sheet C.
So we'll stick to the sheet for this next end. We only saw 2 rocks
Yeah,
from them.
that's not enough.
Okay, so 2-3 coming to the third end. Leads rocks are. Let's see how the leads are doing.
Ryan always likes to watch the leads rocks. Playing front enders helps from time to time. Overworked, maybe a little underappreciated at times.
Yeah, story of my life. But let me tell you, hopefully I'm in the hack and Skip tells me just throw it through the house.
Right. Because guards are hard.
Okay, first attempt by Alex. A little deep. Good shot. Once again, we're in the parking lot. No. What's it called?
It's not. Well, yeah, it's a parking lot, but it's not too deep beyond the tee line. We're still okay here.
So I think immediately watching Team Avery, we're going to watch their strengths. I think they're a strong hitting team. Say if you weren't maybe 100% into the hit game, you would probably want to freeze onto their red.
Maybe. Or, this just speaks volumes of how strong her lead is, that she's comfortable calling a takeout with a lead.
And that's why. Well executed
there it
shot.
Is. Yeah.
By Christine. Well, perhaps lead isn't her main position in league night too. She might be a skip.
We don't
know. It might be a all-star team put together.
Yeah. See, had somebody printed the bios instead of simply forwarding them to me, we're not naming names.
I think Christine's favorite color is mauve.
Really? Mauve is a beautiful color. Probably brings out her eyes.
Yeah.
Ashley's second shot coming here.
Okay, you probably want to throw a guard. Let's get back to it, or...
Becky's main goal is always to have rocks in play. Having played with Becky before, I may have been privy to some off-ice conversations here. I know they're looking to get as much in play as they can. Unfortunately, this one will go right through, but again, the women, this is their first game out of MOPAC playdowns. The men, they're on draw 7. So again, we're settling in here. Folks are getting their groove, working out the jitters.
Oh, Team Endicott throwing up 2 in the second. So Horsman, Endicott tied up, going into third.
Sheet B, Kuhl, and Gallagher still tied at 0.
Can someone get something in the house?
We should check out that game soon. It's close and all, but yeah. Sheet C, Smith, Naso. We know that's 1-1, and then of course we're at a 2-3 game here with Nowlan and Avery.
So Christine Bagwell with some excellent 2 rocks. That's a really tough assignment for Christine to throw a takeout and then ask to throw something top of the 4. So far off to a good start.
Yeah. Great adjustments.
Okay, I think Becky's just going to want Anna to knock the yellow of Team Avery out.
She's leaning.
That's a lean. That's broom isn't moving. Looks like perhaps a good shot coming up from Anna. Put a little scrub on. Great scrub over the
You
front.
mean
end.
Alex? Oh, sorry,
Oh.
I'm watching. Yeah.
Is that Alex?
We either have Alex or Deb.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. Oh, right, you're right. Okay, sorry. You're already on Vice. Sorry. We're all over the place. We'll figure it out. We know these people. Promise. We're all friends.
So Marissa's first shot of the end is away. Looking for what? Split in the house? Guard their. Well, no, they have hammer, right? Avery.
Avery's
So they
got
want
hammer
to split
here.
the house. Try to generate their two.
Yeah.
Get me a little deeper than they want. Leaving a run back double. I mean, nose hit.
The possibility's there.
Looks like Becky's just may wants to draw
Yeah,
somewhere frozen.
Inside freeze.
Inside freeze. The back of the yellow of Avery. I think Ashley's strength's probably the draw. I've curled against her a couple times. I mean, she's got great draw weight, so probably playing to the strength.
Ashley's sweeping, sweetie.
That was Ashley's shot.
Nope, that's Ashley right there in the orange jacket. Sweeping. I think they maybe changed the lineup on us. So we should check. That looks like on the ice we've got Becky, Skip, Megan Weiss.
So
Ashley
from what I've
Lee.
seen, is it possible that Alex has thrown every single shot of this end?
That could be happening. I mean, that's against the rules.
Wait, we got a MOPAC
It's
binder.
against the rules.
Let me see. I got.
Wait, you got a binder?
No.
I was
What-
just told, like, get in there.
Didn't you listen to a pre-production meeting?
There was a meeting? Is that the thing I slept through this morning?
Yeah. So
Sorry,
we
sweetie.
talked about this.
Hey, again, I'm worth what I'm paid, and I'm a volunteer. You do the math. I'm just here to add color.
All right. A good effort by Avery. Still keeping Nowlan's shot rock.
Becky
Pretty-
looking to put something up front now.
Pretty critical shot here. Nice high guard. Little left of center. It's probably the call.
Yeah.
See, personally, I get nervous, so I'm no mathematician, but there's 1, 2, 3 rocks of Avery's in play.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at if I can't get complete cover off my shot rock, I got a situation.
You do have a situation. Alex and Ashley are keeping an eye on it, and here they
It's like a
go.
little deep and a little. Not bad though, not
Not
bad. Now you're sitting shot 1 and 2. Team Avery's probably just want to take that red out.
Would you go for the double here, Ryan?
Absolutely go for the double. Worst comes worst, even if you don't hit the double, it runs real straight. I mean, you're gonna at least get rid of the second shot of Nowlan's. You might lose your yellow as well. But it looks like you're just looking to remove the shot rock of the first shot of Nowlan.
Still a great call. Again, it's early in the game. You want to be a little conservative. They're up by 1. They have hammer.
There is a lean and crouch. Looks like a pretty good shot.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Okay, a little hit and roll. You think that was a shot that was called in the hack?
I don't think so. And judging by the conversation here between the skips, I'm guessing something goofy happened.
Something happened, maybe a pick, burnt rock. Something may change the run of the rock.
There's some conversation. It'd be funny if we could like figure out what they were saying or play along.
Should we just pretend?
I could be Becky. You could be.
That was okay. So that was
Okay.
looks like a burnt rock. They're kicking out the yellows of Avery. Okay, so it looks like it was a burnt rock.
Looks that way.
Because judging from the call from Avery, there's no way that shot would flare out that much.
Right.
So perhaps it was kicked with dinged with the broom.
That could
Going on the
happen.
front end.
That does happen. I mean,
So then explain to that situation. So, and this is a game of honor, of course. So
Mm-hmm.
they say, hey, by the way, I picked it. It's up to Becky or whoever's in the house to do what.
It's up to the two skips to decide what they want done at that point.
So it looks like they decided to remove the two rocks of Avery's before the shot happened.
Mm-hmm.
So now Team Nowlan is shot 1 and 2 still.
She's calling for the guard. It's
Guy,
a little
now,
heavier than
would you
she
want to
planned.
sweep to freeze, or no?
I like the freeze because it takes away the chance of well, it reduces the risk of the double
Right.
there. The chance for the double is definitely still there.
Okay, you gotta be careful if you're Team Avery. You might get a double. You also might kick out your shot 3.
There is the risk of that, yes.
We gotta hit this pretty much nose to left.
I, Ryan and I are dumbfounded, which happens a bit. Hey, John, thanks for joining us. All the way from North Dakota, which we're currently on the road to Fargo, North Dakota, so that's exciting. To answer yours and Cindy's question, it won't let me type it into the live stream, so if somebody else has access, apparently I have a hard time typing things online.
What if like Sarah Walsh was watching?
If Sarah Walsh,
she
she
created
was
the
able
whole
to put
thing.
it in there, but I'm not. So, John, you can go to bondspieler.com. It has the live scores as well as previous scores from the other draws. I don't have anything yet or available as far as the men's pools and how the standings are there. Again, there's probably something out on the big board, but there's a lot of paper and numbers and words and things, and that's just not Ryan's and my strong suit.
Oh, we have standings.
Ha! There you go, Ashley. Way to go with parentheses. I didn't think of that. Nice moves.
I don't need. I know we're gonna be stuck with each other for a while, but
Right.
Ashley just schooled you.
She owned me.
I mean,
Oh my
parentheses
gosh.
dot sup.
Right? I mean, I tried a space. I tried, everything I tried failed.
Well, you didn't try parentheses, obviously.
I
Okay,
sometimes
it looks
it
like
takes
Becky
more than
wants to
trying.
throw a high guard to protect her shot 1, 2, and probably possibly 3. Megan is leaned over and she's backing up.
Yeah.
It's good. Anything right, center line to right. It looks like this guy got over the hog lamp. Skip removes. Okay, that looks good. Looks like Megan was a little
She's a little
panicked there.
nervous
She's
there.
like, oh, we gotta get it somewhere. Oh, great shot, great
Perfect
guard
center
by
line
Becky.
guard. Nice moves. That's some Becky magic right there.
All right, now your Team Avery. You just maybe take a deep breath, be like, all right, it's not a big deal. We got hammer.
Ryan, I love seeing all the friends here chatting with each other on the live stream so that you guys know at home, your friends, your family, your athletes that are here with us in Tempe, they've been watching the live stream as well, and they've been telling us how great it is that they see their friends and family cheering for them, so thanks for supporting them from far.
No, you failed. So we have 3
Ha.
people who follow.
See, Steve had the same problem. It wouldn't let him type the address either. Boom. I'm not inept.
Steve, thanks
Just
for making Cassie
incompetent.
feel a little bit better. You're a good guy.
You're my buddy, Steve.
Right,
And John is well aware of the situation.
first shot from Rihanna away. Trying to probably get one of Becky's shots out of there.
You gotta start moving stuff around at this point. Becky's sitting 3. Again, you don't want to give up these big ends, especially so early on. Morale is tough. I mean, this is their first game. That's not really how you want to start, so you want to try to make sure you're closing the gap.
Good
there.
effort from Rihanna. Looks like
Great effort.
she might have squeezed in for shot 2. I mean, that's close.
That is close.
But once again, we're not worried about that yet.
We're not worried about that yet. There's still more shots to come. Anything can happen.
Okay, Becky taking a quick look. Okay, Megan checking it out, checking out the angles, double checking to make sure. They definitely shot 1. Just from the call that Megan and Becky come up with, they're probably shot 1 only.
Yeah.
Looking like they want to draw top 4
Top 4 would be great.
to sit there 2, and then really a freeze right onto their shot on the button. Very difficult for Rihanna to remove that.
Megan watching the line.
She's backing up.
She's backing up.
And if she squats after the backup,
There's
great.
gonna be yep.
This is gonna be exciting.
She's practically in a squat there, Ryan. There's
a little
definitely
heavy,
crouching.
a little heavy. Hopefully there's
a little backing back here. What's
okay.
it gonna do? Not.
Well, interesting situation.
Still shot.
Still shot. Rihanna did get a read off that ice though.
There's still those two that we're not sure on. I can't tell if red or yellow is second shot.
We got a clear run back. Anything nose hit on their yellow.
That shot is
but it looks like
there.
they're curling in to the button. Is the ice there for that shot?
I think she might be just throwing like I wouldn't say normal, maybe just like a T-line raise here.
T-line raise, but for the ice that's being called, the way this ice has been running this weekend, it seems like a lot of broom.
Well, again, Ryan, this is their first game. They're still getting used to the ice. Boom.
Oh, Cindy, we'll see you at the Desert Ice Spiel.
Oh, Cindy, we're so excited to have you. That's, all of our spiels are my favorite, but that's a great one.
Okay, yeah, like we talked about, maybe a lot of ice for that call. Once again, you're exactly right. First game, probably just got into town this morning.
Yeah.
Probably hasn't been watching a lot of the curling, but the ice is so keen. And Laura Tate, Sean Tate, Tom Danielson, Tom Morelli, Peter Maxey, all those guys have done a great job with the ice prep. Keen ice, pretty consistent ice too. It's not like it doesn't get wonky. Last night we did see the last couple ends get a little slower, but other than that, it's been really some effective ice. So Team Avery Rana's going to be making the adjustment coming into the third end.
So I know you love lead rocks, but we haven't been over to Gallagher Kuhl on
No, we're definitely
B,
have to.
so we gotta.
Well, if they could get something in the house, that would be
maybe they're getting stuff in the house. They're just blanking ends, champ.
Yeah, I know. We'll get a
Mister,
scoreboard.
I like to throw it through.
Oh, I love this game right now. It's like no one's scoring.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Like, hey Ryan, hey, your lead right, just throw it to the house. We don't need your rocks. Sweet.
Or hey Ryan, we could really use a guard. Well,
wow.
we'll go get him next time.
Well, how about
champ.
hack weight guy?
Oh, that never happens.
Nah. Can someone help me out? A score.
It would be great if they were actually in some semblance of an order.
Yeah, I don't have any programming, so Endicott up 4-2 to Team Horsman in the fourth end. We'll be over there after this next end from Kuhl Gallagher. I mean, I'm no programmer. I don't think this is right.
We've got friends joining us all the way from BC. This is exciting.
Hey, great to see you guys, but no one's going to beat the gentleman that was watching from Hiroshima, Japan last night, cheering on Team Hansen.
Is it a competition, Ryan?
Well,
yeah,
kinda. It is.
Yeah.
Bear with me on this top screen, folks. I'm just trying to look for the score. Okay, I've got good. Oh, are they still? It's the fourth end. They're still scoreless. Kuhl Gallagher obviously playing a hit game.
Something.
Guess what's up? A hit. Looks like Bucky Marshall is in the hack. Okay, so it looks like they're liking this. Let's not keep any rocks in play.
Right. So who do we have joining us on Team Kuhl and Team Gallagher there, Ryan?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, from the Wine Country Curling Club, Team Kuhl. Lead is Joe Smith. Second, Cameron Spangler. Vice, Dave Holt. Skip, Bob Kuhl. Out of the Coyote Curling Club, Team Gallagher. Jeff Fassett, lead. Josh Lewis, second. Bucky Marshall, vice. And Greg Gallagher, skip. Oh, it's funny. I was just talking, not funny, but I was just talking to Bob Kuhl about Dave Holt's shot, I believe, in the seventh of the last, the 7:30 draw.
Okay.
So he had a lot of ground in front. There's like maybe a 2-rock width that he had to work through. Threw a nice peel weight, hit Team Waddington's shot rock out to sit for. It was an amazing shot.
It was a great shot. There's been a lot of really great curling this weekend. It's exciting.
Okay, the first. So this is Bob's team. He has skipped, but Dave Holt does shoot last, the 7th and rock. Fairly common.
Sorry about the trouble you're having there, Daniel and Erica. From time to time there is a pause. It could be some buffering. We're not having any system issues, knock on wood, here on our end. I'm not pointing fingers, but I am not a technology guru, if you will. I make jokes that Ryan and I in here are like Zoolander, and that the files are in the computer scene, if anybody knows the reference. So I apologize. Hopefully you can still watch some good curling.
Is it a problem we're still on dial-up? Like we still have the phone cord into the jack?
It's not a problem.
Could that be a problem for
No.
the viewers at home?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Using our AOL address.
So, I mean, we're bantering because that's what you do at downtime, but there's not much going on. I mean, you guys are just seeing a classic kick game from Kuhl and Gallagher. So what do you do now? Throw something in the house.
That's what we're going to try to do.
Forcing, I mean, whoever misses first is probably going to get the first score of the game.
Gonna guess you want something up front.
A full 8, top 8 would be probably ideal.
That'd be good.
Now, okay, interesting. I was just going to bring this point. Would you want to change the ice a little bit? Maybe get in some fresh pebble?
Perhaps.
Like Greg's doing. So now,
It's a nice shot.
nice shot. Maybe get in some new ice. Maybe they don't know the line.
Bob's saying get after it. Oh, so glad. It looks like a lot of our friends are having some good streaming coverage this time around.
We have struggled with the streaming, but
And the audio. So thank you all for hanging in there with us. We appreciate it.
which is funny. When I was off mic, I really had some poignant points,
That was-
almost like journal worthy. Like, hey, that's a
Yeah.
great point. Let me write that down.
That was some of my best stuff. And here I was talking to myself for a good hour
Almost like Confucius.
before we
really.
figured out
Yeah.
there was nobody in here. And I was nervous because I was alone without you, Ryan, and I felt like I was really holding my own. And then they realized that they couldn't hear me anyway. And then I got a lot of grief of, oh, are you taking a break in the middle of the game?
Which you kind of did.
I kind of did, but there's nothing for me to do.
Okay, take
It was
out from
awkward.
Kuhl. The new line wasn't a problem for those guys. We're updating Bonspieler. In about 5 minutes, we'll have the updated scores. I can tell you that Endicott did score 2, so it's 4-2 Horsman. I'm sorry,
4-2
4-2
Endicott.
Endicott, or is, yeah. Okay, yeah, so
Yep.
so Gallagher just throwing it through the house, forcing another blank end. All right, I have. Can we gamble on YouTube? Can we do this?
I don't think, well, because we're supposed to say neutral, I don't know that we're neutral, so we could place bets.
What I'm saying is, there's maybe a free coyote curling shirt for anyone who can pick who can draw what end does Kuhl or Gallagher score, and what end is it?
I
That's
thought
not
we were
an
just
8.
betting between us,
That's
so
not 8. The 8, that is wrong. Kuhl Gallagher is 0-0.
that's supposed to be a blank. Hold on. Nope, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. That was the fourth end, right, where we blanked? 4, blank,
Update.
update. Fresh. Sarah, I'm glad you're with us because I might have just
Oh, is
screwed
Sarah
up
online?
Bonspieler. She's
Oh,
online.
thank God.
Thank God, right?
Jeez.
Sarah's our IT guru with
Oh,
Bonspieler.
Sarah's set up. She is the Oracle. She's set up Bonspieler.
So I think we're good here. So
No,
live.
it's not. Kuhl did not score 8.
No, it's.
I'm just saying. If that's how you want to be.
I thought no, it's not how I roll.
And it's flashing.
Okay, and it should have been. Oh man, let's see here. Let's go
Okay, in the
back
meantime,
to.
sorry, Team Kuhl
and
is
3.
showing a high guard, little left of center line.
Update.
Team Gallagher asking
Fresh.
Jeff to throw behind the guard of Kuhl.
Fresh.
Probably top 8, T-line weight.
I am a
Ideally.
god. You got it.
Zero's a good job, Cassie.
Thanks. So the rest of the updates for the sheets that we haven't seen here, sheet C, Naso is up 2-1 over Smith, and over on sheet D, we have a tie game at 3 between Nowlan and Avery.
Great effort by Jeff. Just over curl a little bit. That was just cleared the guard of Kuhl. Probably exposing half the rock to Bob and the gang, but it looks like they're just going to try to draw behind their guard as well. Follow Jeff in.
Should we go where there's some action?
Well, no, we can't.
Okay.
I don't know why, because we haven't given any.
We haven't given them any time.
Still the fourth end, we have to do due diligence.
I know.
But after this end, we can jump around and find me the more competitive matches. I'd love to stick with the women.
Leave it to a Wisconsinite to say jump around. Nice moves there, Ryan. So, for our friends at home that are joining us, if there's any sheet in particular that you have interest in, since you know that I'm a little antsy for some excitement here, I guess, let us know where you guys want to go, and we'll see what we can do.
Okay, the shot away from Team Kuhl, just a little deep. Looks like maybe some offense is being generated. Maybe finally in the fourth, fifth end. Gray's going to ask Josh to just hit out Kuhl's shot that's in the house. Hit and stick or hit and just remove? Hit under guard? Does it really matter?
Be nice. Well, it's a high guard. Yeah. Hidden stick's not bad. A hit and roll would be nice so that you don't have the opportunity for the double.
Good shot by Josh. Just going to roll just a little. Oh, okay. It's good.
Right on, John. There's finally rocks in play.
Yeah, John.
Now it's exciting.
Right.
Make me eat my words.
So here's the thing. It's funny. It's like, so a good-looking girl. No. So I got the sunglass theory from
Tiger.
girls. All right. So when they put the sunglasses on, you don't know if they're like really attractive. So what I'm trying to do is maybe this rock of Gallagher is like the sunglasses, and Kuhl is ignoring the shot rock. Does that make sense? I was trying to make a good analogy.
Only because I know you really well. Yeah. And you're
But
only
he's
a
gonna be
couple
worried
in.
about the second shot rock of Gallagher, where actually the shot of the first shot rock of Gallagher is actually covered. So maybe there might be some distraction. Like, let's get rid of that second shot and not worry about the pretty good quality shot thrown by Jeff under the cover of the yellow of the red.
Good point. So we've got a couple votes coming in. Sarah'd like to see the ladies. Cindy said the Smith game. So Ryan, how about we keep the main camera here on Gallagher Kuhl, giving them some airtime, but then maybe we switch that top camera over to the Smith game? Am I asking a lot? I
No.
don't feel like I am.
No, we're gonna do that. And what is?
You had it before. Let's go back to the other one. There you go.
Okay. Well, we need to go back to
We want to be on the
the
house side.
Ooh, just wrecked on the guard for Team Gallagher. Doesn't hurt him at all. Actually, it's probably a great opportunity. Now you got two high guards, affecting any takeout opportunity from Team Kuhl. Let's get Dave in the house asking a draw, probably T-line weight behind the top two guards on the left-hand side of the center line. Rocks in play, though. Hey.
Rocks in play. Makes it exciting. And we've got the Smith-Naso game up top.
Okay, currently it looks like the house is open with a little scoreboard view. Okay, looks like 2-1 Naso,
2-1.
fourth end.
Mm-hmm.
Right night. Oh, just a little light. Again, rocks in play. You have a lot of rocks in going back to the Smith-Naso game. You can definitely raise in the yellows if you're Naso. Currently, Team Smith's looking for a draw behind the two guards of Naso.
Make great play. Wow, look at all this stuff in the house now. This
Yeah.
is definitely not going to
So
be a
now
play
Gallagher
again.
is asking Josh to take out the top 8 shot of Kuhl.
He's crouching, Ryan.
He's crouching. Now if he starts moving the broom, it's getting really exciting. Good shot by Josh. Hit and roll undercover.
Still a little coverage there, yeah.
Still a little cover. No, definitely. I think it's completely covered
Yep.
by the red of Kuhl's.
Would you say they're sitting 2 or 3 here, Ryan?
Yeah, I was just looking at that. 2 definitely, because if you look at the back red The 12-foot red, you can definitely see that the red is closer. There's less white on the red than the yellow.
Is that how you judge those things?
Don't you?
Well,
Thanks,
yeah.
Kent. Appreciate it.
I was just helping the viewers at home.
Oh. With Cheetos. Solid means on.
Was I live with that inappropriate banter? I'm sorry,
hope not.
sweetie.
Okay, a draw behind the heavily guarded top of the house. So team Gallagher shot 1 and 2, looking to probably guard that up. Okay, John, we need to double check the score on the Smith. Let's just go ahead and go to the scoreboard view.
Thanks for keeping us honest. For those of you that don't know, Ryan and I are actually volunteers. So again, we are worth what we're paid. I'm not really sure though. Sometimes
Naso is you're right, John. Good eye.
yeah. Sometimes we're paid in beverages, which may hinder.
You guys are lucky we're
our
at the
ability.
3:30 draw. 9:30 draw come tonight.
Anything can happen.
There's gonna be a lot of Kenny Loggins references.
Right.
Iceman Maverick references.
Yeah, if anybody can figure out what song is playing during the volleyball scene of Top Gun, Ryan and I have been wondering about this since the 7:30 draw last night.
All right, Team Gallagher sitting shot 1, 2, 3, possibly 3. The top one at 8.
Wow.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say someone's gonna score something here.
There's a little bit of a delay, so for those of you that don't know that, that's true, but I just heard a lot of noise out in the warm room, so I'm wondering if something amazing happens here, or what sheet they were watching.
That's called speculation, isn't it? We deliver the facts.
We both know I'm a gambler.
All right, I think Gallagher is just wants to guard that little port.
We just heard the word. There's a measurement happening on A, so we're going to switch that top camera there, because we know that this has been a tough game. We know that Team Horsman won the first game versus Endicott.
And handily, too. I believe it was 6-1. It
Yeah.
shook after 7.
Yeah.
All right, well, Bob and Dave are talking it over. Pretty impressed with Dave's game. First time I see him curl. But that's probably a reason why Dave is throwing shots 7 and 8. Definitely a shot maker, what we've seen. Little we've seen. We've checked the Kuhl game out versus Washington this morning.
Yeah.
The night before, we saw a couple great shots by Dave as well. So, what do? You freeze in the back of the house, draw, T-line waits. I'm not throwing this shot.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Gallagher's got a lot of yellows in play in the house.
Usually, Ryan likes to point out that there's a lot of granite up front. Now there's a lot of granite in the house. We haven't seen this yet with this sheet.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
just a
exciting.
step in the right direction.
Yeah. Okay. So we missed what happened with that measurement. Let's get that top screen back to the ladies, because we're actually going to get some scoring updates on all the sheets here in just a moment. We have some fabulous volunteers that are running the scores from the warm room into us in our hot box of a closet that we're stuck in for this weekend. I mean, it's only like a 14-hour shift.
Don't worry, we got the Vornado.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It really moves the air at Ryan. It's okay. I'm used to being dizzy. It's perfect.
You know? I have a large body, so
You
like
do.
the width, I'm more the width of the tornado.
You know, if we were in Wisconsin, you'd be a great windbreak. Perhaps the winning teams would take you to Fargo as a windbreak.
Well, I
But in the
always want to be like
meantime,
a professional cyclist and like be the guy who just breaks the air for like a Lance Armstrong or something. Problem is the cardio isn't quite there.
I'm sorry, I just pictured you as the guy up front breaking wind.
Well, we call that back in middle school crop dusting.
See, Cindy knows the scene, the the scene there. It is Kenny Loggins. Oh,
Easy on the ice.
playing with the boys.
Playing
That's
with the
what it
boys. That is
was.
awesome.
That was a great tune. We should add that to our pregame list. What did you do? What did you
Touch
do?
anything, touch anything. Just,
X out of it. I don't know.
we might be losing this broadcast.
We could be in trouble. Hold on. Let me go get some.
I think we're okay. I'm not touching it though. Playing with the boys. I know. I'm still live. I'm singing that.
No,
line.
it's more like
okay.
playing with the boys.
Well, that's when he gets up into like the middle of the
Yeah. You can't really hit those registers, eh, buddy?
song. All right, looking like Gallagher's happy throwing the top guard. Kuhl's Dave shot is up from Team Kuhl. Currently, Gallagher's shot one. I'm gonna say two, unless they feel confident that the one. Well, they definitely shot 1, 2, if not 3.
We're still talking about the volleyball scene. No, it's
Oh,
good.
easy on the eyes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was an impressionable young lad when I saw that.
Yeah? How did that affect you?
Well, I did some push-ups like for a week after, like you know,
Genetics plays a
like
big part.
Iceman.
You kind of gave up. I mean, you didn't. I mean,
Have you seen Val Kilmer lately though?
nah.
Yeah. Apparently, he's lost a lot of weight though.
Good for him.
I watched The Saint the other week. It's a good flick. Elizabeth Shue, perfect. All right, so last shot from Team Kuhl coming up. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, last shot coming up. So it looks like run back of the red is probably the call. Got a lot of backing. By T-line weight. Raise anything full 4 button would be great.
Ooh, looks like the scoring updates are coming in. So once we get these updated on bondspieler.com, we'll make sure to give you the lowdown on what's happening out there.
Okay, it looks like on sheet C with Smith Naso. Take up opportunity. Naso sitting shot 1 for now.
Ooh, that's a
Okay,
change
good.
up.
No, good raise from Team Kuhl. Sitting shot 1.
It's pretty well covered too. Let's see what Bucky and Greg come up with now. So a glimpse into the future, we're going to give you some updates here. Fourth end updates. So on sheet A, Team Endicott is up 5-2 over Horsman.
Okay.
On sheet B, of course, we're there, so we'll
0,
figure that out in a
0.
minute. Sheet C, we've got Team Naso up 4-1 over Smith. And on sheet D, Nowlan took a big jump there, taking 4 in the fourth end, so they are now 7-3 over Avery.
Okay, well, Greg and Bucky are definitely talking the shot over. I think the problem they're talking about is can you draw actually behind? It's heavily guarded. Maybe run back opportunity. That's a long run back.
Yeah. Greg, though, again, has been in these pressure positions. Really good at executing his shots. Let's see what he comes up with.
They're talking long run back, so they want to run back the high guard on the right center line, raising that pretty straight. If he hits it.
On Greg's right or our right? Greg's right.
Where Bucky's standing?
Yep,
That
there
side,
you go.
our right.
Okay.
Nose hit on that yellow. Run back to Kuhl's shot. Kick it out to the left. Potential to be sitting shot 1, 2, possibly 3. Mm-hmm. Again, we talk about percentage, especially in this MOPAC. I mean, talent level is pretty close.
It's a great pool.
Low percentage shot, but I mean, Greg can hit it.
Yeah.
Is that fair to say low percentage or?
Um, it's a challenging shot, but we have faith in Greg's abilities.
Oh, great, great. Yeah. Sean Tate, we have updated the Cool Gallagher because there's not updating to do. It's still 0-0. Oh, but after the ends, you're right.
Okay, so Sarah remembers from last night that Ryan and I have no shame, so it's not even shameless because, like, it's us. So, for those of you that aren't able to see the live stream right now, registration is open for the Golden Gate Bonspiel. It's Memorial Day weekend. 4-game guarantee. Go to goldengatebonspiel.com. I'm guessing for both information and registration. So, more awesome MOPAC region curling. But again, everyone's welcome.
So whoever picked Team Cool in 4 to score the first point of the game, you win a Cowie Curling Club button and koozie.
Too bad nobody actually wrote in with their wagers, so I wonder what the over-under was on that one, Ryan.
I would have said I would have said maybe 2, but 1 from Cool. So someone's on the board coming in the 5th end. We should probably head over to sheet. Thought you were gonna fill in.
No, usually, I mean, I tell you what to do, but at this point, let's see.
Probably go over
Let's see.
to the Smith Naso.
Yeah,
Just finished up. Let's just go check the score real quick on that sheet.
should be 4-1 Naso. Anytime, Sarah. We're all friends in MOPAC.
No, you know what? I've never been to San Francisco, but I think it's right up my alley.
I haven't been either.
Well, what are you doing Memorial Day weekend? What?
You know my paper planner's in my purse, because we don't use phones for Cassie's World. We could check it out. Maybe we get a team together, we fly out there, you know? Do you guys need any commentators? We're horrible. Oh, here's more shameless plugs coming in. Whoa, Cindy, that's a lot of reading for me. Let's see here. Rocky Mountain Bonspiel taking place May 1st through the 3rd in Salt Lake City at the Olympic Oval. You can go to Ogden Curling Club website for updates, details, and I'm sure registration there. That's nice that neither of those conflict. So really, you could get in 2 great spiels in the month of May.
Rocky Mountain High. Let me tell you, John Denver.
You went from Kenny Loggins to John Denver.
Kind of the same
That's
genre.
not a reach.
No,
Yeah,
it's not a
no,
reach
it's
at all.
good. I still have Playing with the Boys in my head, though.
Oh, I remember you remember Slider?
Yeah.
Rick Rosanovich when he's spinning that volleyball on
Yeah.
his fin. It's kind of cool.
It's kind of hard to forget,
So what
Ryan.
happened to his career? So I did Google like a couple years ago. I'm like, whatever happened to Slider? So he was like on like NYPD bike. It was like they're in California and they're on bikes, and that's the last I've ever seen of him.
Oh, Ryan, I think Cindy just won. She said they have a fabulous bar at the Golden Gate Bonspiel. She said it's also a hoot, but
You had me at Hoot.
you had me a fabulous bar. Ryan and I both have priorities. He's just lying. Oh, okay, so speaking of fabulous bar, Ryan's got to go refresh a beverage here. Which means I'm going to attend it in the booth. This is scary. So it looks like Naso's got 2 sitting there on the front ring. Smith's calling for the draw here. Hoping to draw behind that corner guard. Looks like we're actually going to raise that guard. Unfortunately, it's going to rack onto Carol Ann's there. Now, she's still sitting 2. One's got a little bit of coverage there. Looks like she's calling for something there on the front ring. Plug up the opportunity to draw or draw behind. She's saying a guard's okay too. Basically, she just doesn't want to raise that red one into the house. Wait, no buzz balls at the spiel? Yikes. Oh, thank goodness Ryan's almost back. The good news is the booth is extremely close to the bar. Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing for us?
It's good. You gotta stay hydrated. I
That's
think we're
true.
losing probably 30 cc's a minute of sweat.
Right, this room is quite hot. Mostly, well, because we're in it.
Okay, it looks like so. What's going on in Sheet C with Smith Naso? How's the in setting up?
And setting up pretty well. So Carol Ann's got 3 in there right now. I'm pretty sure she's counting 3. That red one up front and the yellow one in back. I'm going to go yellow in the back for that third shot. That's recyclable. Don't throw it in the garbage. Okay.
We'll just hold in there. It's fine.
Sorry. Ryan did not grow up watching
Planet America?
Planet America.
Yeah,
You did
remember
watch
that guy?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, what a hoot.
And the
All I knew
rings
was a
and-
hoot because of Cindy.
Totally.
Thanks. And I always saying
Hoot
hoot
and
all
a
the time.
holler, eh?
Oh, what a hoot.
Right? Growing up in Wisconsin, we used to say hoot all the time.
So Captain America freaked me out.
Why did it freak you out?
No, Planet. What was the Planet guy? No,
Was it Planet?
I just said it.
Captain Planet.
Captain Planet. The
There
blue.
it
Why was he
is.
blue? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe
Okay,
it was a
so
skin condition.
good shot by Team Smith. Now definitely shot 1. If not, probably not 2. Carol Ann is probably shot 2. Carol Ann probably wants to get rid of those 2 shots on the 12 foot by Smith. Okay, good effort by Naso. Still
Took one of them out.
took one out, but you look at the next shot. Carol Ann would have a run back nose hit on her own yellow to run back Smith's shot rock. Looks like Rihanna is probably just going to want to run a nice T line behind the 2 guards up on the 12 foot.
Looks like we have more friends that are excited to be seeing the women's curling happening this weekend. So we're glad they could join us for their afternoon draws.
Great shot by Team Smith. Well covered. Caroline's just going to want to follow that back in. Possible freeze. Not the easiest shot with the 2 rocks on the 12 foot. Okay, well, definitely rubbed off one of the shots of Smith. Now looking like Smith is still shot 1. Who has the hammer? It's got to be
great
Smith,
question.
right? I mean, obviously that's going to influence their shot selection.
There's so many screens
Oh,
happening
Smith
here.
is hammer, so looking like Randon wants to maybe hit out Naso's red for a little roll under cover. Probably be the shot I'd call. Again, my strength is playing alternate. So it could be a little roll, get hit stick, a little bit of roll. Excellent execution by Team Smith. Yeah, it's great when they're like, hey, Ryan, we need you as a 5th alternate. Sweet.
Right. Somebody's
Sign
got
me
to
up.
carry the broom bag and
Yep.
buy the drinks.
And they call for like coach's time and I come down. It's great.
Mostly for the song and dance to boost the morale.
Okay, well, Smith is definitely setting up a pretty aggressive end. Naso scrambling to probably remove some of Smith's shots. Currently, Smith is sitting shot 1, 2, and 3. So 2 teams for Boise.
Yeah, so there's 5 women's teams here this weekend, and there's 2 berths.
Well, it was good. We met Rob last night, Rob Hansen, 1997 graduate of UW-Madison.
Right, fellow Badger fan, eh?
Yeah. How about that basketball team? great.
I haven't gotten to catch any other games, not gonna lie.
Okay, great placement by Team Naso. Top four, putting the pressure on Smith. Rana looking to run back Naso's shot rock, roll into cover. Looks like tracking very good. Nice
Very nice
execution by
shot.
Team Smith. Could have kept the shooter, but still, you take that, wouldn't you?
Still a great
Take
shot.
that 100% of the
Oh
time.
yeah. Sitting 3 now, putting some pressure on Team Naso.
So Teresa and Caroline are talking the shot over. Wouldn't you just want to freeze on the first shot rock of Smith?
That's an option. You got a hit and roll. You got the draw. You got a lot of things here. So it's again like we've been talking about with some of the other games of what's Caroline most comfortable throwing.
Is Teresa throwing this or?
No, this would be Caroline's first shot.
Okay, because let me tell you, I played against Teresa a couple times.
Yeah.
If you want draw, that's the person.
I,
Endicott up 6-2 on sheet A. We're gonna head.
oh, you're ruining the.
With the mojo? What do you mean? Mojo?
Well, no, you're not ruining the mojo, but you're stealing the thunder of the update. So let's give them all the sheets. Because our fans at home need to see this. So again, fair warning with the delay, there might be a bit of a spoiler alert here. So Team Endicott is up 6-2 over Team Horsman on sheet A. Sheet B, of course, we know that Kuhl scored 1 in the 5th end, so it's 1-0 over Team Gallagher. Sheet C, where we're at right now, Naso is up 4-1 over Smith. And on sheet D, Nowlan's still putting the heat there, so Nowlan is up 8-3 over Team Avery.
Good showing from Team Nowlan so far.
Yeah. Looks like they're settling in and blowing off those jitters real quick. Let's see here. So, Cindy, I guess you mean us. We're playing the role of Daryl today. Where do you think I picked it up? Oh, you had a fellow Scotty on your team. We're good players, us Wisconsinites.
Oh, go Pack, go.
Yeah.
So funny, where I grew up in the Milwaukee area, we call what you drink out of
Yeah.
a bubbler.
Yeah, we had bubblers too in the area I grew up in. Out here, apparently, they're drinking fountains.
Yeah,
Right,
you know
that's
what drinking fountains
complicated.
are? Fountains where you throw
Yeah.
pennies in.
Right.
Okay, so decision time for Team Smith. Great shot from Team Naso to be shot rock. Nose hit, run back. Keep the shooters sitting. Shot 1, 2, 3, and 4 would be a pretty straightforward call.
Pretty
I'd imagine.
straightforward. Yeah.
So anything nose to right, maybe left of nose, is going to definitely extract Naso's shot rock. If you do nose hit, you do keep your shooter and keep the red that's going to be run back. Shot is away.
Very nice shot.
Great shot by Stephanie. So shot 1, 2, 3,
I'd
possibly
say
4. So
Yeah.
got the result that they were looking for. Got their 4. Right now, Caroline's probably a little damage control.
Right.
I know she's a season skip. When I see 4, when they're 4 against me, I panic.
That's why we keep you front end, Ryan.
That's why I get the inhaler.
Right. You're the brute force, but we got to keep you emotionally in the game, mentally in the game.
So I always throw out the analogy to the skips I play with, which is funny. Yeah, I'm not curling so well. I'm not making my shots, but I'll sweep hard. They're like, yeah, that's cute, Ryan. I want you to make your shots. Looks like Carolina wants to freeze onto the first shot rock of Stephanie's. This is Carolina's last shot of the end. No pressure, but the shot's kind of freeze pretty hard onto the shot rock of Stephanie's to avoid any large end from Team Smith. Shot is away. Teresa's crouching down.
Crouching's a good sign, Ryan.
Crouching is down. No movement. Swooping it hard. It looks like it's not going to get there. Oh, look at those front. That front end is going though. Carol Ann shouting at the front end.
I'd say she's encouraging. Nice draw.
Nice draw, completely exposed. Stephanie just threw that shot with the same weight the last shot. So familiar with the weight. So center line, there's probably we're in the fourth end, so there's been at least 32 rocks that's been thrown down the center line.
They're calling you out online. They say that you have a copy of 101 Curling Excuses and use it well. You know what? As one of Ryan's teammates, I'm going to say, yep.
Have you ever had my knees? It's like inflammation or something.
Yeah.
I just can't, Why doesn't Skip give me the right broom?
Oh,
Right?
let's blame him every time.
All right, so Nicole giving little broom to the center line takeout from Stephanie. It's getting real true. You throw it normal weight. You could jam on their own red in the back of the 8, but anything nose to left of center. It's going to take out Team Half. Great shot coming in. Hits the shooter. 1,
Wow.
2, 3, 4, and 5.
I'd say
Great
5.
end by Team Smith. We got ourselves a game. 5-4 coming into the 5th.
So,
That
how
was a
about we
money
do
shot
this?
by Stephanie.
That was a clutch shot by Stephanie, yeah. So let's keep the top camera here, right?
Okay.
And we've got some folks online that are excited about the women's game, so maybe we
Gotta
head
go
over
sheet A
to...
real quick.
Okay,
We haven't been over Horsman
we haven't been to
and
Horsman
Endicott
and Endicott. You're right.
yet. Okay. Sorry.
We've ignored them since the first end.
Sheet C, different hack. I'm still impressed with that Stephanie Smith shot.
That was amazing.
That was pretty clutch.
Yeah, there was definitely some clapping inside the warm room, so that's exciting. Again, really good curling this weekend. We're excited for this.
No, I'm impressed with the ladies so far coming out curling as well. They have right now, figuring out the ice really quick.
And I'm just glad you didn't say the ladies like you usually do.
Oh, yeah,
It was less creepy.
Yeah.
Good work.
Or how about this creepiness? The lady.
Yeah. And I noticed you haven't used your significant other relative or guy you're stalking line in a while.
Oh,
so this
don't
is
worry.
good that you've changed it up for
Well,
the
we got
afternoon
new
draws.
clientele watching. The
Me
ladies
too.
have a different. Yeah.
Yeah, the live feed's erupting for Team Smith right now, as they should be. That was an amazing
it's
shot.
5-4. You're
Right.
curling against the MOPAC veteran,
Right.
Carol Ann. It's a good start. Okay, can we update the score on Horseman?
Yeah, you should have done that a while ago.
I don't think
so
it's
let's-
0-0 in the first
Oh,
time.
it's really not.
Maybe they should play a little faster.
So we're at 2-6. Endicott up by 6 over Horseman at 2.
What a difference a second game makes.
Yeah. They're coming alive. It's exciting to see.
Okay, so currently Horseman is sitting in shot 1-2. Looks like we're down to Skip's Rocks. Daryl's first shot.
You
Looks
took
like-
out the D and didn't put in a space there, champ.
What's that?
Yeah, I should.
And 6.
Let's put a D space in there
No,
somehow.
that's that new hit band everyone's
Oh.
talking about. N6.
Oh, so this is what the kids are doing these days? People that were tuning
You
in
didn't
last
update-
night know we're
yeah,
out of touch.
So you're mocking me, but you don't
Well,
even
because
fix
you
it.
you told me that's what you wanted, so I'm just, I take direction well. We learned about hashtags last night.
You
Ryan,
had your own hashtag,
I had
too.
my own hashtag. I'm kind of a big deal now. You got one with your hashtag granted up front.
Hashtag Cassie Rules with a Z, nonetheless. Okay,
Can
so...
we get the house view up top? The friends are wanting to know
Oh,
there.
on house view, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Usually we do the slide out, but yeah, absolutely. Okay, so good execution from Daryl's shot. Look like Team Endicott sees about half his rock. So Team Horseman putting the pressure on, currently sitting in shot 1, 2, and 3. Adam's last shot, so anything more than hack, I don't think we're going to be able to curl into that red of Daryl's on the top 4.
Right.
So now he's up by 4. I mean, are you happy giving up 1? Could you? Because if you just want to give up 1, you just do a corner freeze onto his red. Would that be the play? Give him his 1.
That's a
move
good
on?
play. If he's comfortable playing the freeze, if he's comfortable playing the hit, it looks like his front end's running down to consult with Alan and
Well,
Adam.
this is a big play in the game.
This is, Yeah, and they've been in positions like this before. They definitely don't want to give up the three. One wouldn't be the worst thing. Um, it'd be great if they could score here to keep that big lead.
Well, if you do something where you wreck on that top red guard, right, of center, then you're looking at Horseman saying shot 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you got a tie ball game. So what I'm saying is you corner freeze on Daryl's top first shot rock.
Yep.
Okay, so Daryl's going to want to throw some weight, try to get rid of Endicott's, but if you really lock a corner freeze on, you're probably just going to give Horseman one.
Right.
That's my thought process on this setup.
Even if you just freeze on that shot rock, yeah.
That's what I mean. Freeze shot rock. Oh, I surprised you, didn't I? We've
never lost a game from the booth, but yeah, I'm impressed with you. Like all of a sudden,
I saw
you
that. I saw that shot coming out. So it looks like from the ice that's called. Probably that's going to be the shot that they're going to want to go for. So corner freeze on Horseman's red. Concede the shot rock of Horseman's, and then force Daryl to take out. Well, really, if he frees right on that red, there's no way that he can extract the yellow of Endicott.
No, even, if he hit it, he runs the risk of running back and racking on the other reds back there.
So currently, Team Smith has shot rock under lots of cover. It's funny seeing the momentum change in this game.
We've seen that on a couple
Smith
sheets
is throwing
now.
some good weight, getting some stuff. Ooh, looks like they just ran back another red.
It's the ladies' first game, so they're settling in, and sometimes, as we all know, especially in competitions like this, it takes a few ends, sometimes maybe even a few games,
It takes a village
to settle in. Yeah, right. I think for us, it takes an entire municipality, Ryan.
Big word late in the Saturday night draw.
Yeah.
Municipality. Great idea, just a little heavy by Adam, leaving that shot wide open. Daryl's going to throw anything nose hit, keeps the shooter. Shot 1, 2, 3, and 4 for a tie ball game. That's what they're looking at. Right now, the question is what kind of angle, what kind of turn they want.
Daryl comfortable with the hit game.
Okay, so he's going to throw probably up normal.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're taking that right-hand side turn because they don't want any jamming. You know, if you hit a little thin on the right of Endicott, you can actually probably kick out shot rock.
Right.
So center line, it's not going to move much. Once again, we're in the 5th end, 6th end now. Little pebble out there. I'm just going to run pretty true.
Yeah. Cindy said if we feed you drinks, you'll get more entertaining, basically, which Cindy, you have no idea. It's a true story. I've seen it a million times.
Shot away from Daryl, hits and rolls. Shot 1, 2, 3, and 4. Tie ball game, huge 6th end for Team Horseman, and we are tied up coming into the 7th end. Endicott has hammer, giving probably hammer to Horseman in the 8th.
Yeah.
Huge turn of events.
Big turn of events. I say we keep it here for a little bit.
Can we keep it here?
Let's keep it here.
We got the Smith Naso. We're watching. Smith is still sitting well. Shot rock, heavily guarded. Carol Ann's looking to. At what point? Okay, let's go back to the Naso game.
Yeah.
At what point, if you're Carol Ann, do you just gotta blow up that front?
Well, we play together, so I like to do it sooner than later.
Rid of that stuff.
Because that way you still have some more shots that you can make. So, as Carol Ann, she's got to start moving some stuff around.
Shot 1 and 2 now.
There's a lot up front there that she's got to contend with.
Potential steal of 2 going on right now on the Smith Naso. It's great though. I love curling because of the momentum changes. Mm-hmm. It is a 2-hour game. It's almost if you start real strong, it's really hard to keep that momentum.
Yeah. Do you want to be the tortoise or the hare?
Oh, tortoise always.
Well, I mean.
Or no.
Well, I'm saying that totally fits you.
Because I'm a little overweight and a little slow. I'm working
call
on
you
it.
husky. You sweep very well. You pebble the ice, which is great.
By the way,
while you're sweeping.
Not against the rules.
Not against the rules to sweat on the ice.
Okay, so we got first rocks. It's always fun again to watch a full end. So Team Endicott throwing a T line once again. Fresh pebble. Daryl asking Eric to throw a takeout. Not normally his as lead. Not normally something that he's asked to do.
No? We'll see how he delivers here.
And
Sweepers
just a
are
little
bringing in.
light. Oh, they're just okay. They're gonna
They're
draw
just
behind
gonna
the
draw.
guard. Okay, they're gonna ignore that yellow. I apologize.
Daryl's just going to
A
stick
heck
to
of a
his
shot
game.
by Eric Colwell. Look at that. Almost fully buried behind the top red guard. I think Endicott can see a quarter of it, maybe half. Hack weight he's calling.
Hit
That's
and
the
roll.
call, yeah. Hack weight. Well, you can't hit roll under cover, so.
No.
Okay, so Terry's first shot is up. Adam's asking for a little hack weight. First things first, they need to get rid of Eric's red and just wrecked on Horseman's high guard.
Opens up the house, though.
Yep. Endicott with hammers, so
Oh.
Daryl's more than happy to.
Sorry, free guard zone.
Free guard zone. Can you explain
Wah,
the free
wah.
guard zone?
Oh, geez, Lucy. You can't take out the leads
First floor.
rocks
Yeah, first
that
floor.
are in the guard zone.
Right.
Anything in the house, fair
Oh, sure,
game.
right.
In the area in front of the house, wah, wah.
If we had our soundboard that would try with fundraising.
It would have
Wait,
been like a
telestrator
really
first.
telestrator.
Replay second.
Replay second.
Soundboard third.
The world needs more sound effects.
Heck of a guard. Look
Right.
at that guard.
And if we had sound effects, we
Yeah.
could edit out our cussing. It would still
Yeah.
be a family-friendly event, but we wouldn't have to
Yeah.
concentrate so hard. There's a lot of pressure in this booth. Maybe that's why it's so hot in here. Is that part of it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So Team Horseman is David asking to take out the yellow of Endicott. Or maybe guard. It's probably guard on the left-hand side. Make corner guard. Take away the draw opportunity from Endicott. Yep. Hey, fresh ball. Excellent shot by David Rock. Seems like Team Horseman find their groove. Maybe a shaky start. They did beat Endicott handily the first game, so maybe there's some psychology behind that.
Could be.
Okay, so Team Horseman shot 1-2. Adam looking just to at least remove the second shot rock of Horseman.
Now, with the round robin system and setup here, Ryan, do you really think back about those previous games, or would you approach
Absolutely.
each one? You would, okay.
Well, you're supposed to not, but there's no way human nature, especially on this
Right.
level, where you're not thinking, man, we took it to him last game.
So you want to approach it as a new game, but you're saying it's just tough for you to do that.
Well, it's tough. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Oh, yeah.
Once again, just a little off broom by Endicott. So Daryl's going to keep guarding that left-hand side. Well, you got to look at the psychology of it. So all of a sudden, here Endicott is. We just beat this team. If I'm Team Horseman, I beat this team, 6-1 last night.
Now they're beating us.
Now they're all of a sudden we're up 6-1. So it's good for Team Horseman to come back. Maybe get their bearings. Be like, okay, we can curl well. But I tell you what, Endicott's played some excellent matches. We followed all three of his games so far. Curl San Diego. Where do they curl at? What arena in San Diego?
Actually, they just moved location, so there is a new ice arena in Carlsbad in the San Diego area, I believe.
Carlsbad's very far from San Diego, no?
It's part of San Diego.
Can we Google it?
You should
Map?
Google that. Maybe we have some friends online from Curl San Diego that can further hone us on our shenanigans this weekend.
So Team Endicott just in a bit of a situation here. Removing guards. Okay, Horseman still shot 1 and 2. Going up to the Naso Smith game. Looks like Smith is still shot 1. Caroline managed to probably run back her yellow for shot 2. I don't know what rocks around. Looks like we're getting into skip stones. Maybe Stephanie and Carol Ann is in the back.
So our friends tell us that the rink that we curl out of in San Diego is near the coast, so we should be making a trip, Ryan. We like beaches. It's closer to them than Escondido, so
Is that like that's the Encino, man. The
right.
old Polly Shore thing?
And that's Encino, not
Encino,
Escondido.
not Escondido. Sounds
Right.
pretty nice.
So anyway, we should curl there. I mean, a little beach, a little curling.
Oh, San Diego is by far my favorite city in the United States.
We get curling and desert, which this time of year is great. There's no snow.
The Pacific Beach Club is a Wisconsin Badger backer bar, right on Pacific Beach.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's where you'll
Been there
find
for
us.
A couple Badger games. Yeah, you gotta do the old Anthony's Fish Tacos near the convention center.
Okay.
Wonderful.
All right.
Right now, Endicott trying to remove that guard. I mean, Team Horsman throwing some wonderful guards right now. A little run back to set 3. Okay, Daryl's just happy.
Yeah.
Judging from Daryl's hand movements, he's going to want Mike to throw a higher than normal guard. The higher the better. So once again, line is more important than weight on this shot. Just wants to protect his shot rock.
So a little bit of a quick update on the scores here for those of you tuning in. Obviously, you know the score on the Horsman Endicott game. On sheet B, we've got Gallagher up 3-1 over Kuhl. On sheet C, which we also have there at the top of the screen for you, we've got Team Smith up 6-4 over Naso. And on sheet D, Nowlan is up 8-4 over Avery. All those going into the 7th, or all those in the 7th end, rather.
Okay, it looks like Horseman's guard just curl a little bit right of center than I like, leaving probably 3/4, so full rock open for Endicott to hit. Hit and roll would be great. Careful not to wreck on Mike's last shot, center line guard. Looking like it's clearing the guard. Nice hit and roll opportunity. Daryl sweeping
Will
it
it
out.
stick? It's gonna stick in there.
Looks like shots. No,
It's
a heck of a shot though.
Very great shot.
Had it just moved a little less, he would have been shot 1. But currently, Horseman still shot 1 and 2. But you gotta remember, Adam's got the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
So right now he still has a draw anywhere full 8. So La Jolla, we used to stay at that Sheraton up in Torrey Pines.
Okay.
Wonderful place. Apparently I'm not in the right tax bracket to live there.
Ouch.
But if I won the lottery, I
That's
think
where
La
you'd
Jolla.
go?
Yeah, well that'd be like my base of operations. I'd get a house in Madison, Wisconsin, just so I go like football and basketball games.
Right.
But I think my big house would be in San Diego.
There you go.
Yeah, curl San Diego Curling Club. But if I'm big time, I'm probably gonna build them a club.
Just build them a club.
Yeah,
there you go.
absolutely. Just name it the Ryan McFarland Curling Center. That's
Right.
all.
I mean, you're
I mean,
humble.
I don't think that's hard.
That's a hard thing.
I'm starting a bronze statue with my bust. No, I can't say bust.
You
my,
totally
my
can.
Head.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be a big statue.
All right. So if you're a Horseman, what do? I mean, right now Team Endicott's got a draw for 1. You want to plug the middle? First shot away from Daryl. What would you do?
Oh,
Run
$1
back?
million question. As Daryl?
Yeah, is he playing right? He's probably playing a run back.
Knowing Daryl, probably. He's going to want to go for 3 and jump that lead.
Yep.
They've come
Yep.
back a lot already.
Yeah. No, he's definitely gonna grab the momentum that his team has.
Put some
Just a
pressure
little.
on.
Okay.
Or a guard, cut down
Yeah.
that draw opportunity.
Yeah. But still looks like the intern draw is wide open. Whoa, you see that red come out nowhere from sheet B?
Must be some cool things
Almost
happen
took
over
out
there
Adam,
with.
let me tell you.
Right.
Lacosta. That's cool. Lacosta, isn't that the alligator shirts? Was that Izod?
That's look. Wow.
What? So I'm hip, I'm cool, right? So here's gonna be my
No, you're
outfit.
not.
So I got docksiders on
Yeah.
with my Lacoste alligator shirts. Is
Okay.
that what that
Collar
means?
popped.
I'll pop it all the time,
Totally.
for sure.
You gonna wear your fanny pack with that?
Well, it's gotta be leather.
Oh.
No, your Scotty's great. I mean,
Yeah.
it's perfect.
I got you one to match your
But when I
Wisconsin
go out
gear
to
for the
the
games. Oh,
air quotes club,
when you're getting fancy,
yeah,
putting the moves on the
leather up the
ladies.
fanny pack. All right, Endicott's. Oh, he looks. It looks like he wants to clear up some of the guards up front. Is that maybe curl around the guard of Horseman?
Go for the draw.
I'm not 100% sure on that shot.
I think he was trying to draw the port there.
Okay, you're right.
Came up short a little
Okay.
bit, unfortunately.
Yep.
Um,
So I think Horseman's going to apply the pressure and probably draw behind the guard, take away Endicott's shot.
yeah.
Call lots of ice for this sheet though. I would do maybe edge of 8, middle 8 for this shot.
Oh, great golf there from your friend Cindy. Ryan's a golfer.
I am a golf course superintendent, and in doing so, I'm not a big golfer. Last thing I want to do is
Hang
play
out at
golf.
work.
Yeah, it's like I work in a laundry room, and then I go home and do laundry. No bueno.
Oh.
Okay, Horseman's final rock is away, looking for draw to the button.
Remind me to tell you a story about that offline sometime. It's not family friendly for the kids at home.
Soil slinger. So if you work like at a Cintas or a huge laundromat, the guy who runs the big bags of laundry is called a soil slinger.
Oh, because it's soiled
FYI.
laundry.
Heck of a guard from Horseman, taking away pretty much any draw opportunity for Endicott. Again, he's
They're
going
gonna have
to
to
probably
draw
go
the port.
draw the port, left of center. The good news is he just has hit any full 8.
You can get a Lacoste shirt at the outlet, Ryan.
Okay, so what's my color combinations? So I just go basic beige docksiders. Do I go maybe a little flamingo-esque shirt?
Flamingo?
And flannel pants? Not flannel, what's
Plaid.
the... Plaid, thank you.
Gosh. We don't need flannel
I like
pants.
flannel shorts, but
That'd be so hot. That'd be
Yeah,
gross
people-
hot. I like the cool hot.
people will be like putting their arm around me. Sir, do you want to go home? Okay.
With your cow shirt.
Yeah, so final shot coming up for Endicott is away. Looking to draw through the port. Full 8. It's looking like an excellent
Lines
shot.
there. The weight
Mike
is a little
Siggins is giving just a little. No,
touchy,
it is hanging
and
on.
he
That's
got
a heck
it.
of a shot by
Nice
Endicott.
shot at him.
I don't know about you, but I don't think that was the easy shot.
That was a nail biter.
I mean, he had to go through the port, and then he had to hit full 8. But
Yeah.
in order to get through the port, he had to throw a decent weight. You know what I mean?
Right. That
They
was
had
not
to-
an easy
yeah.
shot to make.
Well, 7-6 going 8th end. Interesting now. So Horseman gets hammer, but now he's forced to get 2.
Ooh. So Cindy clearly knows that your color scheme here. She's saying
Yes.
chartreuse and tropical aqua, and John's voting for plaid flannel shorts. I see
Right
this
side.
vision
a solid
happening.
top, so like a salmon. Salmon?
Salmon.
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 Okay.
Cheesaloo. So you go with the chartreuse top and then the tropical aqua plaid flannel shorts with your boat shoes. Maybe let's not go neutral in the boat shoes. What about like a white crocodile? boat shoe.
We go down that road.
Right. And then
Yeah,
we get
for
you
sure.
like a solid, I don't know, you could go neutral in your fanny pack perhaps.
I feel the fanny pack really pops though, so I
Yes.
kind of want to be big time with the fanny pack.
Yeah. I mean, that matters.
Where's the B score? This is such.
I don't know. We're trying, John. Bear with us.
I would love for Sarah Walsh to come and like program their scoreboard order.
No, you got a other
See,
screen.
no, I'm going to
Okay.
Kuhl. I'm just trying to get a quick score from
Okay.
the Kuhl Gallagher. Gallagher up 4.
I'm with you, John. I third your suggestion.
What are we doing?
I have no control in this hot box that we're sitting in.
Where's John want to go?
We want to go to the other end of the
Oh,
Smith game. We want to see the
Oh,
action
I'm
in
sorry.
the
I
house.
was just trying to get a quick score on the Kuhl Gallagher game. So
Details.
um,
We see it. 4-1.
okay. 4-1, 8th end. What's the Smith game up at too? What's the score there?
You know, John, with the rate that Ryan sweats, I'm thinking burlap would cause more chafing. We're gonna have to go flannel on this one.
Oh, how much Gold Bond would I have to use for burlap?
Buy
Come on,
stock.
almost like a gel. All right, what's the score on
You're wearing it with those jeans right now.
the Smith Naso game? So I know there's a lot of good games going on, but it looks like everyone's interested in the Smith Naso game, so we're gonna stick to this game through its entirety.
We'll definitely get some updates on all the games here as far as the scores soon. In the meantime, let's get you the update on
Well, the
Smith
Avery
game.
Nowlan game is actually pretty significant. So I know we want to stick with the ladies tonight, but looks like Team Nowlan is in the driver's seat. If anything changes, obviously we're going to go over to that sheet. Or sheet C, the Naso Smith game is 6-4 Naso. I'm sorry, 6-4 Smith. Okay. Sheet is the last. So Carol Ann
They're coming
has
home.
us
We should be in 8.
8 end coming home.
Oh.
So we don't know.
You're doing with the
Fat
kids.
fingers.
Ah,
I mean, I'm not even joking.
they're not
about
fat.
those.
They're husky. They're adequate.
It's like I came out with 10 sausages on my hands. You know.
Oh, Cindy, John, all the baby powder in the world ain't gonna help.
No,
poor
it's gotta
Rai-Rai.
be. No, it's gotta be Gold Bond. Oh, believe me, I've tried baby powder.
He's done the research.
All right, so here we go. Coming into the let's try to get a score in the Nassau game. Okay, should see.
John told us that Smith stole one in the 7th.
Okay, well, John, you're on it. Okay, so we're sitting. Oh boy,
7-4.
7-4 and 8. So Carolina's gonna have to generate a 3.
Oh, not
67.
67. Whoa.
That was the most amazing game I've ever seen. Back in the 2015
8
MOPAC
enders.
playdowns, I saw a 67 on.
Oh, you're gonna keep Cindy. You're gonna give her big hugs. She's just said your fingers are a little fluffy.
Oh, thanks. That's
Yeah.
great. Cindy, don't ask me to type anything, especially via phone.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, everything will look like QWERTY.
I was in
raw.
really good shape until Ryan figured out how to not only text but take pictures and then combine the two. That was a downfall in my reputation. Let's switch to that view so we can see the house on that game.
Well, you don't
perhaps?
like the blurry.
I don't like the
you
blurry
don't like the
scoreboard
blurry.
view. I don't know
what's the-
about our friends at home. I don't think they're really liking it
Well,
either.
hey, let's thank our sponsors: Blurry Realty, and Great
I
Emblem,
think
Blurry County Curling Club.
I think it's Marshall.
It is
Bucky
Bucky Marshall,
Marshall's.
who is actually playing third on Gallagher, which is up about 4 over Team Kuhl coming into the 8th end.
Right.
That's pretty quick, actually.
Way to be on it, Rai.
Okay. Shots away from Team Smith. So currently, Smith is sitting shot. Caroline does have a nice second shot buried under the 2 guards of the house. So with it be so late, so we did get a 15 to 20 minute late start because of the Ice
Yeah.
King malfunction. Good on everyone. It was funny. So I thought like someone died or someone was going to cardiac arrest, but it just turned out like the Ice King stopped.
Right.
So we had the old Ice Tech, the whole crew.
Yeah.
You had Peter, you had both Toms, and both Tates.
Yeah.
So like Noah's Ark was coming to help
Right.
that
2
Ice
by
King out.
2,
Yeah.
right?
So we had like 6 people working on it, and good on those guys. Unsung heroes.
The ice crew.
The ice has been great. These guys have been here 4:30 this morning to do
It's sick.
the first cut in the morning. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Half-hour drive in. Getting
No,
here
I
at
was doing
4:30.
4:30.
I was sleeping.
Yeah, sleeping. Exactly. All right, good shot. I think Carolina would probably want a little deeper. Good double opportunity from Team Smith. Anything nose to right of nose is gonna cause a double. She can get a little roll under cover.
We're going to get some live score updates here in just a moment. The wonderful Karen Tate is updating them now on bondspieler.com for you.
We have 3 Tates. We have 3 Tates that are working
Isn't
hard
it
on
great?
this.
Let's see, we've got you, Karen, we've got your son, Sean, and we've got your daughter-in-law, Laura. I don't know if they heard that at home. For your sake, Karen, I'm not going to repeat it, but I hope they didn't hear that on the microphone. No, it's okay. It's okay. Christmas is going to be weird.
When I'm uncomfortable, I drink.
forcing Jesse's girl.
I play along with the charades. All right, takeout opportunity for Naso. Teresa shots away.
All right.
Looking to hit and stick, hit and roll to center line, probably hit and stick.
While we're watching and waiting for that, quick score updates. On sheet A, Team Endicott is up 7-6 over Horsman. On sheet B, Gallagher is up 4-1 over Kuhl. On sheet C, where we're at, you know the score right there. And then over on sheet D, Nowlan is up 9-4 over Avery.
Great showing by Becky. I know Becky has been a veteran of the MOPAC. Megan, her second year curling, and the front end completely new to the MOPAC experience. So I just want to recognize them. I know we didn't spend a lot of time with them, but unfortunately they came out to a strong lead, and they were able to maintain.
It's a great start.
Given the fact that Avery was up 3-0 in the first.
Cindy, a fellow member of the ice crew, she's feeling the pain of the folks out there, so thanks for that. I was happy to see they put a tip bucket on the jar, or on the
Yeah, you know
bar
what was
for
in
'em.
the tip bucket? $3.
Oh, geez, there were so much more than that.
So you know what I did? Yeah, you might as well just
Yeah.
put some felt that was in your pocket. No, these
Right.
guys are working hard, but we still got 2 days left.
You know what's cool? The ice crew definitely worth more than $3. You and me, maybe we're
We are
$3.50.
paying $3. No, we're paying $3.
Yeah, I think we are paying to be
We're
here.
actually in the hole, actually.
It's crazy. So we got folks asking for the 8th
Yeah,
end
you're
on the
right.
Horsman Endicott game. Good call, Daniel and Erica. Let's cruise over there.
Yeah, should we just completely go
Yeah,
over
let's
there?
just completely
Yeah.
go over there. We can leave that top view, maybe switch it to the other house.
Yeah, totally right. Good call.
No, that top view, let's get that on the other
Yeah.
house. Yeah.
Wow, look at you. Hey.
Hey.
Okay. We're talking sausages.
Right. You're driving the ship. I tell you which way to go.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So Endicott sitting in shot 1 and 2. His shot rock is exposed, asking David to, or it's not, oh, we're down to Mike's rocks, Vice rocks, asking Mike to hit Endicott's exposed shot rock.
Just had a visit from Becky Nowlan in the booth here, coming in for some hugs and high fives. So thanks for that visit. That was exciting.
Super stoked. Good shot by Mike Siggins, hitting the shot rock of Endicott. Couldn't keep the shooter.
Endicott's route 6 around, so Endicott's still sitting 3.
Still sitting 3, but wide open house. What would you? That was great to see Becky.
It was great.
I mean, she's super excited about
Yeah.
that win. She's put a lot of effort into the MOPAC and
Yeah.
the work that she's done with
And
her pro
around
shop.
here,
Oh,
too.
yeah.
The pro shop, helping building the club, keeping us organized around here.
Well, believe me, she just didn't show up to play this game. I mean, she's been here since, well,
Practicing and
yeah, practicing,
league
setting up the pro
play,
shop,
coaching.
trying to help us out.
oh,
Which, let me tell you,
it takes a village for me and
it's
Ryan.
not easy. Not
Again,
an
a
easy
small
gig.
municipality.
Okay, it looks like Team Smith up on sheet the Naso Smith game. Naso sitting shot 1. Smith's going to want to take out the shot rock of Carol Ann's. Meanwhile, on sheet A, Horsman Endicott. Endicott sitting 3, looking like Adam wants a nice draw behind the top guard on a 12-foot. Glenn Danielle mentioned the Horseman game. That was probably what we should have
Daniel
done.
and Erica. Yeah. We're new. Again, we're, paying to be here. Really.
Look at the front end pounding that. Oh, they're going a little raise action. Heck of a
Nice
raise. Center
shot.
line, draw the button. Oh, putting the pressure on Team Horseman.
Endicott's
Run back.
sitting 4
Run
here
back's the
now.
only center line run back. Looking like the only shot that they're going to have. Don't you think? Can't really draw. Hack weight doesn't do it. You're not going to be able to clear that top 12 guard from Endicott.
Horseman's got to score 2 here to win.
Well, yeah, I mean, Endicott's really putting the pressure on Horseman. So, yeah. So, we're to center line. Run back,
so,
double.
Smith game looks like that just wrapped up.
Hugs. So, it looks like Kate Smith
Hugs.
pulled out the win.
Yep.
we can't call upsets, can we? But it's still a good showing from Smith, and I
Great
think
showing.
the front end of team Naso has learned lots.
Yeah.
And
Great
guess
first
what?
experience for them.
Heck of a lot of curling left.
Oh, yeah. So let's switch to that top camera, see if we can catch, a couple games here. We know that the ladies are off the ice, so let's go over to Sheet B, Kuhl and Gallagher, and see if they're still at it. Looks like they are. We'll try to zoom in on that for you.
Okay.
Daryl's shots coming down the ice.
Run back.
Tracking that front one there.
Jamming up on their back guards. So Endicott still sitting shot 1 2 for sure.
Possibly
I would have
three.
to say 3. I would have
I'd
to say
say three.
3. Judging from their call, they're going to want to throw a nice center line. Ooh, they're getting real deep. I think wouldn't you just want to throw a nice high center line guard to take away that takeout opportunity from Daryl?
Yeah, especially with
They're
Daryl having
looking at
hammer.
top 8. Yeah, that's it, Adam. Okay. Now he's top of the house. Okay. You got me nervous. You started tapping on like top 8. I'm like, well, not with Daryl's takeout game. You don't want to.
No.
You want to get as high as possible. Again, I'm sure Adam's played Daryl before. He knows that.
Many a times.
Yeah.
They go way back, these teams.
So if Endicott does produce something on the top of the 8, I mean, he's got a pretty straightforward run back for Daryl. If anything, top of the 12 center line guard is going to be very difficult for Team Horsman to produce their 1 to force it to extra ends.
That would be exciting. We did have 2 games simultaneously yesterday that went into an extra end
that was
situation.
exciting.
So
Even though we're muted. Or I was muted.
something
Or
was
something
happening.
Like that. We learned a lot tonight. We learned about the Kenny Loggett song.
Yeah,
which
playing with the
was
boys.
Playing with the boys.
Yeah.
Well, I'm interested about this ice call here.
All right, toodles, John. We'll see you next time.
Junior Nationals. Good job.
That's exciting.
Awesome.
So tune in with us again. We're still not done here. We've got a couple more draws tonight.
Heck of a guard by Adam. Now forcing
It's a nice
Daryl
shot.
to draw. I don't think he can do. He's looking run back. Okay, once again, we're talking about strengths of your team.
Yeah.
Daryl can run back.
Daryl likes the hit game.
So we're looking for anything left of center. Nose hit doesn't do any good. Any right of center doesn't do any good. You need to hit it just left of center. Again, this shot's just going to guarantee extra ends.
Yeah. Which not opposed. Again,
Of course. I mean, if
you love these exciting games.
Oh, it'd be great to see this game go extra ends.
And again, we mentioned that Horsman won the last matchup between Horsman and Endicott, so it's good to see Team Endicott battling back here. It'd be exciting to see the extra
battled
ends.
every game.
Oh yeah, they've had a lot of close ones this weekend. So, you see the ice crew getting out there already.
There's Laura. I wonder how her Four Peaks meal was.
Ooh, is that where she went?
Yeah.
I
Probably carb loading for the old ice prep.
I brought my own. So
Jennifer, great. That was my question. I don't know. I think that's why the ice crew is hustling. We need to get back on schedule. I believe we have enough time. We have an hour between draws. I believe the ice crew can get it done before the 6:30 draw. I don't think it's gonna be a 15-minute delay. Maybe possibly 5 to 10. Obviously, we still need to do the LSD shots, last shot draws, determine who gets the hammer. And that's 10 minutes apiece, plus 10 minutes ice prep, so we're looking at a half hour.
Yep.
It's going to be close.
We'll try to keep you all posted. We'll try to get the live stream up a bit early and give you an update, and at least in the live stream if we can, just like we did before. We'll probably be signed back in as Daryl, so look for a note from Daryl there. If we're able to start on time, great. We're excited for that because, again, we've got two more draws tonight.
Sheet A, we have Huntress Patrick. Sheet B, Markowski and Mendoza. Jennifer, you're obviously interested in that match. Sheet C, Derby Smoltz. And Sheet D, Waddington Seeger.
I bet Kim and Maddie are joining us again this afternoon.
I really hope so.
I hope
like
so.
to
They're
see how
fun.
the day went.
Yeah, we like chatting along with our friends, so thanks everybody for joining in. It definitely makes it entertaining for Ryan and I. Not that we, can't entertain ourselves here, but
I got juggle. Let's juggle. Okay, Daryl shots
You're
away,
a
looking for the
horrible
run
juggler.
back. Anything left of center is going to probably produce the shot he's looking for. Looking's tracking really good. Just
Oh, just wide there.
heck
So
of an
Endicott's
effort
gonna sit
by
two,
Horsman.
win the game.
Endicott, I'm gonna call pulls out the upset.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't say that.
I would say that was an upset. I think Team Horseman thought coming into this it would be like their first matchup, their first time around yesterday. Team Endicott just gave it a really strong showing, pulled out the win there. So first win for Team Endicott this weekend, which is very exciting to see.
So Team Endicott gets their first run. I believe it takes Team Horseman to 2-2. Smolt's still undefeated in their pool, Pool A. They're up next versus Team Derby, which we'll have at 6:30, probably more like 6:35, 6:40. Was that it? Do we have anything else going on?
That's all we've got for now. We're going to hang out here for a little bit because we know with the delay we've been cutting some things off early. So we're going to hang out before running for cooler temperatures here.
Right.
We're
All
going
right.
to cool off, grab some snacks, and we'll be back with you for the 6:30 match. Again, if we're running late, we'll try to let you know. If we're running on time, more power to us.
Well, what we do, we'll throw it up there. I was gonna run it. You might see some slide outs or maybe some, but we need to start it. And we'll throw a little message. Hey, by the way, it's gonna be maybe 5-10 minutes. I
Right.
don't think you need to hear us talk to fill the air.
I don't think anybody wants to hear us talk.
You're gonna hear about third grade stories. You don't want to hear that.
Right.
I tell you, disaster.
We will be getting bonspieler.com updated as we speak so that you have the final scores on all the games. Again, looking forward to all of our friends joining us for that 6:30 draw.
So, final thoughts from this 3:30 draw.
Wow.
Wow, that's right.
Welcome the ladies and
Welcome the ladies. I was impressed with the ladies. They weren't intimidated by the keen ice. I thought their calls were great, well executed. Not a lot of misses.
no.
I
Great
think,
games.
no offense to the men, I think the first 10:30 draw of yesterday maybe a little less accurate than the first ladies draw.
I would hazard that guess, yeah.
Once again, the Endicott Horseman game was interesting, and also, hey, Kuhl Gallagher, let's score a point before the fourth. That was another great. We
Another
don't see a
great
lot
one.
of that.
We
Four
don't.
blank ends in a row.
Go
Have
to
we filled our
restart.
10 minutes yet?
Or edit winner. I don't know.
All right. Well, please join us for the 6:30 to probably 6:40 draw. Once again, hopefully we get a lot of people online following your teams, and have a great Saturday night.
Toodles.